This video is about a particular subject. It's called spirits. Now, I can put a piece of candy in my mouth and suck on it for a long time, and eventually that candy will go down to nothing. There'll be nothing there. The CERN was fired up, and it gets hot, and it's like a rubber band. Now, when you have a belt in a car, and that belt goes around and around and around, eventually that belt, serpentine belt, goes bad on the car, and you have to get it replaced because of all the friction it's causing from rubbing to keep the motor going. And a lot of times your serpentine belt will go bad, and you'll have to get it replaced and get a whole new one because of the friction, because of it rubbing so hard and ripping. Now that's what makes it tear, the heat. Now see, the thing is, the CERN puts out heat. It's got a magnet in it, and the Earth has a magnet in it, and the problem is you're dealing with an electromagnetic force from the CERN and from the Earth. Now the other problem is that makes the fabrics weaker. The stronger something is, the weaker something else will get and break. And that's the same way with the serpentine belt. The engine is stronger than the serpentine belt. That's why it doesn't hold up very long. That's why you have to get it replaced once in a while. On about anything. But it keeps the engine going. You can't keep the engine going without the serpentine belt. Now, same process with the threads. You have threads in the earth, and the threads separate the spirit realm and the human realm. You have 3 realms: spirit realm, human realm, demon realm. And the threads separate all 3 realms. And there's a thread in between each realm. Now, it's just like that serpentine belt. The more heat you put to it, the easier it will break. Now, that's what the CERN is causing. Eventually, the threads to those realms that's separating one realm from the other, and that's how small they are. You can barely even tell that they're there because they're so small. Just like a piece of thread that you put in to hold a garment together. You wouldn't think something that small, something that fine, something that hard to see would hold something together, but it does. And see, the threads are fabrics, and they hold the world together. They hold the spirit world together, they hold the human world together, and they hold the demon world together. And you have all 3 worlds, and the threads separate each world. Now the problem is, the more friction you cause on those threads, the easier they'll break, and then before long they'll be gone. Now, what I'm getting to is, it's called the apocalypse. When we go into the apocalypse, those threads will be gone. You won't be able to tell one thing from another. You'll actually have spirits coming to the table, sitting with you while you're eating. You will see a spirit sitting at that table. Close up and personal. He'll be there. She will be there. You won't be able to separate them from yourself, because the worlds will come together as one. All 3 worlds will come together as one, because there won't be any more threads separating the worlds. That's why they need to stop running the CERN. It's causing electromagnetic pole with all 3 worlds and making them collide. Yeah, they're smashing atoms, but at the same time they're colliding the worlds together. That's what they're doing. And also, it's causing portals to open up, allowing them to transfer from their world to yours. And they can come in real easily now where they couldn't before. I'm not kidding you. That's what's wrong. I don't have any mirrors where I can see myself in the mirror or anything. And I always keep my mirrors face to the wall and I'll tell you why. I will explain why. The fact is, mirrors are portals. Now, they're encouraging people to play with portals. Don't play with portals. Portals are doors. And portals are open doors to the occult, to the demons, to the spirits. That's why you want to keep mirrors away from you. That's why you don't want to play around with mirrors. Mirrors are portals. And they can become portals without you even knowing it. It can happen to anybody real easily. And believe me, with what the CERN is doing, they need to stop the CERN before it's too late. Because the problem is, the CERN is going to make it hell on earth. And people don't even realize that. But that's the truth. I'm not kidding you. That's why so many people are under attack, including you. That's why I'm under attack. That's why we're all under attack. Because this is God's plan that we're trying to fulfill. And at the same time, they're trying to fulfill their plan. And they know their time is short. And we know we are going to win and they're going to lose. Believe me, there's a lot going on. And all this stuff is a lot deeper than what people realize. And spiritual. That's why we have to stay strong. It's just like Independence Day, they said, oh, we have to take their defenses down. So they gave it a code. What did they do to take our defenses down? They took out hymnals out of church. They don't sing hymnals anymore in church. Think about it. The hymnals were written with the blood of Christ. And that was our defense against trouble. And also, they're rewriting the Bible. The Bible is our guard, is our direction book. They're changing the directions. And the problem is the directions won't lead to God. Think about it. Where are your directions leading you? Think about it. That's what they're doing. Better get ready, people, and better get strong. Because it's going to be hard. Very hard. Especially during the apocalypse, because we're in for a big ride, let me tell you. A lot's going to happen really fast. Take care, and God bless all of you. Bye now.